Welcome to my channel where we discuss everything and all things politics, especially about the 2023 presidential election. The man facing you on the screen is Barrister Onyechi Ikpeazu, Sam, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. He is the head of the legal team of the presidential candidate of Labour Party Peter Obi. He is the man helping Peter Obi to prove that he won February 25, 2023 presidential election in Nigeria. He is a legal luminary par excellence. With him, Peter Obi cannot lose. Peter Obi will win. And I'll tell you why. His track record. He was Peter Obi's lawyer throughout his legal battle in Anambra State. Remember that when Peter Obi won the 2003 governorship election in Anambra State, the mandate was stolen by the People's Democratic Party. For 3 years, this man and Peter Obi were in court until the Supreme Court restored Peter Obi's mandate in 2006. When in 2007, after only 1 year in office, they said that Peter Obi's tenure has finished. Don't forget, the election was held in 2003, and Ngige was sworn in as governor of Anambra State following the PDP's rigging of the election. So Peter Obi's mandate was restored in 2006 after Ngige had spent 3 years. So Ngige was barely 1 year old when the Independent National Electoral Commission conducted another election in Anambra State, in which Andy Oba of the People's Democratic Party won. In that election, Peter Obi deliberately did not participate because if he had participated, it would have done damage to his case. So Peter Obi did not participate. He went to court with this Barrister Ikpeazu, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Sam. The Supreme Court saw reason with Peter Obi and declared that a person, the 4 years tenure of a governor in Nigeria began from the day he was sworn in. It became a landmark judgment in Nigeria. And since that day, a lot of people have benefited from that landmark achievement by Peter Obi through the Supreme Court. Oshomole had benefited from it because when his mandate was restored, they started counting it from the day he was sworn in. Fayemi of Ekiti State, his mandate, when it was restored, they started counting it from the day he was sworn in. Arebe Shola of Osun State, his mandate was restored and they started counting his tenure from the day he was sworn in. Now it's become a major landmark achievement in Nigeria. That is the reason why you have staggered election in Nigeria today. It started from Peter Obi going to court to prove that the tenure of a governor or a president began from the day he was sworn in. And it became a landmark judgment. This Barrister Ikpeazu was with him all the way. When the PDP-dominated State House of Assembly in Anambra State impeached Peter Obi because, among other things, that Peter Obi saved money without authorization. This same man was the man, the lawyer that helped Peter Obi to be returned back to office following that impeachment. And Peter Obi became the second or so person to have governor to be able to have been restored back after impeachment. It's on record. So this man, Barrister Ikpeazu, is the one heading the legal team of Peter Obi. So you can go to rest and know that Peter Obi's quest for the restoration of his mandate is in a good hand. It's in the hand of a person who has never lost a case for Peter Obi. And being on this case and pursuing it the way they are going about it, you can be sure that Peter Obi will get his mandate back through the courts. The history of these two men in working together in dealing with all the legal issues and shenanigans thrown at Peter Obi has been a history of successes in the courts. And this one will not be any different. Now, before I continue, if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. Now, we have taken time to look at the person handling Peter Obi's matter, Barrister Ikpeazu, SAN, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. And as I have told you, he is the person that really deserves to be head of the team. I know that there are other senior advocates of Nigeria who are volunteering to participate in the case. But the man at the center of it, restoration of Peter Obi's mandate, is Barrister Ikpeazu, SAN, who has done a whole lot of work together with Peter Obi. And the history of their work have been a success story all the way. Without this man, and of course God first, and this man, many of you would not have known about Peter Obi. Peter Obi's mandate would have been stolen because the story had been told how nobody gave Peter Obi chance that he could ever restore his mandate, knowing the kind of forces he fought against. Do you know what it means to overcome the Andioba family? If you know the power of the Andioba family at the peak of the PDP dominance of Nigeria, you will marvel and give credit to these two men for having the courage to challenge them and the PDP to restore Peter Obi's mandate. And then fought all the legal battles to ensure that Peter Obi govern Anambra well and end well. So that gives me confidence that the legal matters of Peter Obi is in a safe hand that has a history of delivering the necessary results, which he will deliver again in this particular matter. That said, we have settled the matter of the man you are facing you on the screen so that you know why I put him out there so that people can pay respect to him, because he's a man who doesn't make much noise. He doesn't cut the media. You will not be here, you don't hear his name as much as you hear the Falanas of this world, but he's He's a legal luminary par excellence who doesn't cut the limelight. He doesn't cut the limelight. That said, let's move on. Now, there's a new information that has come up to show that things are working well in Peter's direction, Peter Obi's direction. A member of the INEC staff has told the Whistler newspaper that the presidential poll that was conducted on February 25 was manipulated, allegedly, in favor of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the candidate of the ruling party APC. The official who was deployed to one of the southwest states during the election claimed that the electoral malpractices, claimed that the electoral processes was manipulated and undermined by various forces in connivance with members of the senior officials, in connivance with members of INEC. So the processes was done in connivance with officials of INEC to manipulate the results. The senior official who spoke on condition of anonymity said the transmission of results was prevented by server downtown. He said, okay, the source was saying that the claim that the transmission of results was prevented by server downtime, was part of the game plan to manipulate the election. The newspaper, quoting him, said, "It is very messy election. It was a very messy election." Say it was a very messy election. It was a very messy election. He said that they made an excuse that our server was hit by hackers 162 times, but they are merely deceiving members of the public. Why are commercial bank servers not being attacked that way? Do banks suffer such attacks to the point that their customers are not able to carry out transactions? The outcome of the election, was scripted and orchestrated to turn out that way, the official said. He said, all the things people are saying about the election being rigged in favor of APC is true. There is no gainsaying. There is no gainsaying it. In fact, worse things that people aren't aware of happened during the presidential election. If I was prepared for INEC to sack me, I would have granted interview to pressmen exposing some of these infractions. If I decide to expose what happened in my polling unit alone, the INEC chairman will order my sacking. I will become a hero, but INEC will sack me because I will indict a lot of persons, and that will also lead to their sacking from the commission. If I decide to speak out, even the head of the ICT department will go. They will call for his head because he too was compromised. I don't know if those LP, PDP going to courts can succeed, but they can get a lot of evidence of election fraud to show to the courts. All the aggrieved candidates needs to do is to ask people who have evidence of malpractices in any form from the polling units to come forward with them and give them a token in return. This way, they will get all the evidence they need. Now, we have been saying this, that one of the things going for Peter Obi is that the access of information, evidence that happened on election day, which will be tabled, and which they are gathering from all over the country, especially by polling unit agents and other Nigerians who have records of what transpired during the election, especially those who have polling unit results. So this INEC staff is not happy with what happened in what the way the INEC conducted the election. And he sort of is scared of saying much because he don't want to lose his job. But he dropped a very important point that the Labour Party should reach out to some Nigerians to be able to get evidence that will prove clearly that the election was rigged. But I think the issue of election being rigged is well understood now. Even the European Union and other foreign observers have already concluded on that. If you read the statement by the American ambassador to Nigeria, she was emphatic that the election did not meet the standard that is required for free, fair, and transparent election. But the important thing from what I have gathered too is that tons of evidence are being gotten by the legal team of Peter Obi. And these tons of evidence are coming even from INEC staffs, beyond this anonymous one we're talking about, who are helping to piece the evidence together to ensure that to assist Peter Obi, because there are many Nigerians in INEC who are not happy, who don't want to be part of the rotten process of manipulation of election results. And all these are working together for Peter Obi's sake. And I have told you here before, if Peter Obi did not believe strongly that he won this election, he will not go to court. Peter Obi is a serious-minded person. He is not a person who will embark on this kind of journey without having real understanding that he will win it. He is not a man who throws money around. He's a man who is meticulous with his actions and with his resources. And I can tell you for free, if Peter Obi did not win this election and have enough ground to challenge it, he will not embark on frivolities. He's a serious-minded person. So trust him. If you're obedient, trust Peter Obi, because for him to bring out all his strength, energy, and resources in pursuit of this, he has a strong ground to prove that he won the 2023 presidential election in Nigeria. Thank you for watching this video, and if you are new to my channel and you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you.